What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to an unboxing. Let's see if I can scoot this back a little so you can see the light. Woo! There we go. I have to work on a light up front for live streams. How's it going? Let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? All that good stuff. And I'm just going to check something real quick before I say it incorrectly. Hello, hello. See, Brian Vines is here. Dominique, Jim, Gunnar, Ed, BB, Gary, Robert, the Gaming Ham, Ed, again, 3D Print Newbie Milan. How you doing? All good. Good, good, good. That's what we like to hear. Just want to check something. I think they gave me a price. So this releases tonight. This is the Sovol SV01 Pro. I believe I believe this is a production unit. Now I could be wrong. Let me just see something real quick. How much was this? An early bird price tonight. I just wanted to make sure I got that right. Andrew Rogers, $10. I'm hoping the package I get there sent or gets sent before time for Hotmakes. Yes, me too, man. I can't wait to show you. Andrew Rogers, thank you so much. Little taco stomping. Tyler West is in the house. All right, let me go full screen on that, and I'm going to hide my keyboard and mouse here. Hopefully we don't need it too much because I want to dive right into this. So we're going to rock and roll today. We have 3 camera angles. This one, we have the GoPro for the counter or for the, what's it called? On the table shot, I guess. And then, you know, classic top down today. Top down. I converted my SV01 to a BTT Pico board. Nice, Robert. I have to say, I really did enjoy the first SV01. I thought it was a good printer, actually. I know some other people. I know some other people have this for testing, and they said it was a good printer. I don't know if I can mention names, but they're here in the chat. But yeah, SV01 from Sovol. This has not been officially released yet. Tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, I believe, tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, they are going to have an event that'll go over this printer, release it. There's going to be an early bird special of $309. You know, we'll find out in a minute, but that sounds good. It sounds good. I got my bubbler. I need the caffeine today. Got my knife. Drop my bubbler right there. Yeah, $309 early bird special, and it's a Pro. So we're going to go over the things that make it a Pro. We're going to get this thing unboxed and built, and hopefully get a first print. I know it's Sunday. I know it is in the middle of the day. I don't want to take everybody's whole day up, but I wanted to get this done. I reached out and asked them if I could do it. They approved it last night. That's why the stream went up so late last night. But they approved it last night that I could actually do the unboxing early before they did their thing. Jim with Sharp Tools. What can go wrong? Yes, 100%. Andrew, I'm looking forward to seeing the box that you sent. I know, I don't know if David Wilson is with us right now, but he sent a box as well. Hoping to see that. That's going to be pretty cool. So there is a video being edited as we speak. I don't know if Caleb's watching currently, but he's probably editing. I sent him 5 videos this weekend. And one of them is just about basically about the empty shelves here. So stay tuned for information on that. Confirmed, everything looks good, sounds good. So we're going to keep rolling. Again, I got my bubbler. This is caffeinated water, and it's super good. Yeah, the build volume is just about the right size for the majority of printing I do. I'm ready to get several for my shop if the filament path is as expected. So I'm going to point something out that I see right away. Brian Vines is with us as well, but tell me if you think this is interesting. Can you see that? Look at that. Does that look familiar to anybody? I'm going to have to say, let's see. Good. I'm going to have to say that it strikingly resembles another brand. I think we all know who really makes this printer. I could be wrong about that, though. Let me jump over here. Let me see what we got cooking here. Oh, you know what I could do? I think I can do this. Hey, look at that. Fancy. Not quite, yeah. A little astronaut, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at the little astronaut. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, but so here's what we got cooking. When we open this box, we got the Sovol 3D SV01 Pro user's manual. It is printed paper stapled together. Looks very nice. I heard some people in the community had a hand in helping the manual today, so thank you for that. We also get a package contents. Install the gantry, install the filament holder. This is like a quick start guide, which is kind of nice. There we go. So I just released a video a couple hours ago about clearing a jam on the Sprite extruder, the Ender 3 S1 Pro I had jammed. And if you saw my review video that went up last week, I made a video about the jam, and definitely a little more challenging than their normal hot ends, but it's direct drive. What do you expect? Let's see. Setting up Octoprint today. Awesome. Yeah, they're a sister company. Agreed on that. Exactly. BRZ, Toyota, Subaru, same thing. Brian Vines, what's the plan with grooming? Just curious. Oh boy, maybe not a production unit. I think it is. We're gonna find out. So there's somebody in the chat who has one that is pre-production. I just got mine this past week, like maybe 4 or 5 days ago. So I'm hoping that it is a production machine, but there's somebody in the chat who has one. If he wants to out himself, he can. Otherwise, I won't say who, because I don't know if he's made it public or not, but he does have a pre-production unit, and he could tell us right away, probably, or he could probably tell us if it's pre-production or not. So classic Crowdy foam, Sovol foam. No, I love it. I really appreciate the team over at Sovol. They've been awesome. They sent this over for review, or really just to check out. So they allow me to do the live stream early. If you just jumped in, we're just getting this thing unboxed. We're going to rock and roll to hopefully get a first print going quick. Also, they've been awesome. They sent me the first one. They sent me the SV03, which I loved. Big machine, printed really nice. SV01 printed really good too. So yeah, I'm hoping this one does just as well. In the top, as you see, we have an okay sample of filament, 200 grams of filament. We're going to set that off to the side. We have a package in here. I'm assuming this is the screen. It's face down and not easy to get out. That is. So there's our monitor, or our, whatever you want to call it, our screen. This is a box of stuff. Valerie finally caught alive. Welcome. John Joop Stroop. Hey, how's it going? Box of stuff. We'll need that shortly. Let's not forget a very familiar filament holder. Very familiar. Looks like it clips on the extrusion and has the filament runout sensor, which is great. Very familiar, yeah. So this is our gantry, and it looks like it may be attached, so we'll be careful getting it out. But that is our gantry here. As you can see, dual Z. It is not belt driven. There's no belt up here. And so we have dual Z, which is good. We have floating bearings in the top, which is good. It'll allow the wobble. I agree, Andrew. At least it's on a spool and not just randomly tossed. We're throwing foam today, guys. We're throwing foam and gals. Sorry. So, little magnetic flex plate. Let's see if we can get this out all together. And I'm just going to toss this box aside so I can put this back on the counter. There we go. And I'll get this turned around so we can actually see it. And I'll change the camera in 1 second. But, this is... I like this trend. Let me just do this. So I like this trend of super easy to build. Now, don't get me wrong. My original printer, in my case, the Ender 3, a lot of people started before that. It was fun to build because I never done one before, and it took me a long time, to go through it, like an hour or something to build it. And you learn the machine that way. But for ease of use, I'm really digging this put it together easily thing that's going on. So I'm going to leave that there just for a second. Let me just check the box. Let's see if there's anything else hiding. I don't see anything, but hey, sometimes you get the stuff that hides, right? Just launch that. Grab my tools. Seen that on my S1. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Jonathan Barnes? Honey Badger 3D print and paint. How you doing? Got a CR10 and love it. Awesome. Awesome. Does it have a dual gear extruder? Yes. No, it doesn't. I'll have to pull it apart. I'm pretty sure it does not. The right inside looks like a pulley. I'll have to inspect it further, but it looks like, nope, I don't think so. I think it's just a pulley up against a gear. So there's that. I can show that in a little bit here. Let's get this thing rolling. So in the bag, it includes 4 bolts. 4. Yeah, we'll get a super close up of the gears there. I'm pretty sure it is not pretty sure that it is not dual geared. Brian Vines says it's okay, you can call me out by name. Brian Vines has one of these. He has a pre-production. Looks to the left at pre-production machine. Oh, I see what you're saying. He says you can call me out by name, and then he's looking to the left at his machine. So Brian Vines has been helping with pre-production on this. So it's gear driven, but not dual grippy gears. Yes. So it's not like the Sprite extruder, for instance, on the Creality machine that has 2 actual gears pulling. It is 1 pulley, 1 gear. That's what I see. So what we're going to do is knock this out. So installation says drop the gantry on with 4 bolts. That's what we're going to do. Install the filament holder, install the screen, and wire it. So we're going to run through that right now. So, you know, I'm digging the machine so far. Very, how do I say this? It kind of reminds me of a CR10 V3, maybe, if I had to guess. So lift that gantry up. There we go. So I'm going to show you this up close in a second here. But let me turn this on. Get this camera rolling. Get this thing over here. So how this one actually connects is through the side there, right here. So it sits down in 2 channels, and then it looks like it screws into the side right there. So that's how we're going to connect it. We're going to grab our 4 bolts. We're going to shoot them through and get them started. Andrew Osman, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Andrew Osman. Your shirt is my life. Yes. This shirt came from TH3D. I believe they still have it out there on their site or on their shirt sales at least. It's a TH3D shirt. Eat, sleep, 3D print. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like the grooves they cut into the base. The align the gantry at 90%. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, construction looks good so far. I mean, everything looks aluminum, which is awesome. It's got a blue color, which I love. I'm just going to turn this a little bit just so I can do this. I love my T-handles. Find those in the tools section in the description below. Mostly because I can do this, I don't have to wait. I'm not going to tighten them all the way until I get the other side done. This is my tip of the day. Put these near the edge of a desk or table, whatever you're working on, and then you don't have to deal with hitting the dumb Allen wrench on the table every time you do this. What's the controller board? Great question. You know what? Brian Vines might know that off the top of his head, but if you want, you know what? We could flip this bad boy over and find out. Now that I already put the gantry on, I should have probably waited. Now I'm going to tighten this side. I do like this. I do like that it's aligned. There's grooves in the center of the extrusion there, which makes it very nice to do. Set this on the side for now. Got my GoPro. So this is the little GoPro that I've been using. And what I'm going to start doing is powering it, but I didn't do that yet. So I'm going to put my drives there. Let's pop it open and see its guts. Yeah. Creality 422 silent 32-bit. Ooh. Let's find out, should we? We'll definitely find out. Let's do that before we get too far into the build. I hate leaning these on the gantries. Let's see here. I'm going to guess that it's in the front. So let me show you this. Tip it this way. So there, it's like a split bottom. So it's open in the center here. But there's a panel here and a panel in the back. Everybody's saying gut it. Let's do it. So let's do it here. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we got to get a good view, right? Brian, if you have done this, let me know. But I'm gonna go with this first panel here. That's what I'm gonna go with. What size we got? One of these little T-handles will do it. I'm gonna go with this one. It seems so small. I'm used to 12 by 12 build area. Yeah, I can't say that because that's a pretty good size build area you got there. That one was not small enough. One more. Yeah. Oop, I missed. Same as the Ender 3 means clipper compatible. Ooh. That could be nice. You know what I do need to get over here? My either my magnetic bowl or my magnetic silicone mat, because it's inevitable that these little screws roll around on me and then I lose one. It happens. So they are releasing this, officially announcing it tonight. I mean, it's on their website for like $100,000 right now or something like that. Better remember. Let me put the little ones over here. There we go. I think it's $99,999. You can jump in. Follow the cables for the board location. What? That's how that works? Thank you, Gary. There we go. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna hit the dang table here, but we'll be okay. I'm gonna turn that slightly so I don't have to deal with that. Ooh, that one does not want to come out. There we go. I have a little electric screwdriver or bit driver, I mean, but I didn't bring it over to this shop, to the studio yet. So I'll do that soon. Yep, US 99,900. Hey, Namfam, that's a better deal than that AliExpress machine I bought recently. We won't go into that. All right, we'll take this thing down. If you look, there is a fan attached. And let me see if I can get in there and see what board we got. This is confirmed Creality 4.2.2 board. Let me see if I can get you guys a shot without making everybody sick. It's going to be a hard shot to get there. But way in there, there you go. Kind of hard to zoom or focus, but Creality 4.2.2. There you go. So, confirmed. Creality 4.2.2. Everybody knew that, right? Let me do this so we don't make everybody sick while I put this back together. You know, for argument's sake, let's pop open the back and see what they got for a power supply, huh? Is it Meanwell? Creality? What do you think? So it's the 422 board. It's kind of surprising, maybe. Does it have the goofy chip? Ooh. I'm working on getting my money back. You know what? I don't know if it has the goofy chip. Can I look? I don't know if I can get close. John Strand, yeah, definitely. You hit the nail on the head right there. It literally is pretty much a sister company. That's the best way I can explain it. Let's see. Oh, I can't read it. Hang on. Let me get some light. Gary Walsh says Creality 350 watt. Yes. All right. So my hair's in the way here. I wonder if I could get a picture of it. That would be the best thing I could do, right? Get a picture of what it says on the board, and hopefully they're okay with this. We're going to find out, right? All right, let's see what we got. If I took a picture of the right damn board. Let's see. I think I did. Give me a second. Whoa. NH3D Canada, thank you so much. Let's get this thing put back, and we'll go over the board in a second here. Kind of like Flash Forward and VoxLab, something like that. Absolutely. Again, thank you so much. I do. I like the Ender 3 V2 as well. It's a solid board, or a solid machine. So why would I buy Creality instead or Sovol instead of Creality? You know, different company, different machine. Maybe you like this machine better. It really is just your choice, to be honest. As far as that goes, I mean, this appears to be, now I have to say this lightly because we haven't done much. It's similar to like the Ender or the CR10 V3 on the hot end, I'm guessing, something similar to that. And then, you know, add in all the stuff. So you get this one tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. There's going to be an early bird special on this for $309. And that is not bad at all. Customer service, Gary says, yeah, you know, I've always had really good luck. But to be fair, a lot of companies share. Oh, there goes that. Oh, I found it. A lot of companies share products, you know. So blue highlights. Yes. It definitely has blue highlights. Almost done putting this bottom back on. So we did see it was a Creality 4.2.2 board. Someone had a question about what processor it has. Customer service people are commenting. Yeah, good. I mean, their customer service has always been fine. Do we want to see? Let me know in the chat. Should I pop open the bottom? Should we check out the power supply or not? Someone said it's a 350 watt Creality power supply, but we could find out. Just want to top off my water. It does. This is CR6 Max. I like it. Well, I like the CR6 SE. I don't have a Max, but you know, show us the power. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Did I turn this off? Everybody's like, why is the stream 3 hours, 4 hours long, or whatever it is, right? It's because we open. Oops, I just turned it off. There we go. It's because we open all the cases sometimes. We go, oh, geez. I grabbed the wrong T handle. There we go. Yeah, I got it. I'll change that for sure. I usually do that like my last step. I build the printer and all that, and then I make sure that it's set for 115. Those are some long ones. What is your computer processor? Mine specifically? My main computer is the one that's running right now is which one do I have over here? I had to look. This one is Intel i7 32 gigs of RAM, video card, all that fun stuff. I want a 3D printer. Jeff Thomas. You should get one. You can get a Ender 2 Pro right now for like $169, and that is a really nice printer to get you started. There are some other ones out there. People argue on which one to get first, but in my opinion, that'll get you started. And yeah, so there we go. There is the power. Let's see if I can get any markings off this thing. It is a Creality CMS 350-24. Creality CMS 350-24 power supply. So it's 24 volt. And it's 350 watts. You know what I didn't look? Brian Vines is going to be very disappointed in me, and he could probably answer this because he is the master of ferrules. But I did not look to see if this was ferrules or not. I just set it to 115, so y'all can be happy about that. It does have a fan here with vent holes, I guess you say. Which is also nice in the bottom. I wasn't sure if they leave the branding on it. Absolutely. It does. It says Creality, just like I just looked, and it does say Creality on the CR Touch as well. So I mean, really what they do is they use the Creality parts and make a brand. It's just like someone said earlier, a sister company kind of thing. Different company, but same parts, kind of like shoes. Shoes are made in most by a few companies, and then they rebrand them all over for different companies. Meanwhile, 350 clone, yes. I'm curious about that. I don't know if it's just a Creality branded Meanwell. Like same thing. Is this just Meanwell making that Creality bought a grip of them with Creality branding, and they're actually Meanwells, because they are very similar. And if you look at the model numbers, they're also similar as well. It comes with a CR Touch, yes. How much is this going to be once released? Today there is a do I have that correct? Yeah. Today there is a special tonight when they release this, $309. I don't know what the actual price is going to be. They didn't tell me. All they told me is tonight there's going to be an early bird for $309. There's a description in the video. I really appreciate it. If anybody's thinking about ordering this, again, this isn't a review. This is just the first look. But if anyone is thinking about ordering this, if you use my link, it is an affiliate link. It'll help me out, help the channel out. And for $309, we're going to check this bad boy out. So we saw it has a Creality 4.2.2 board, a Creality 350 watt 24 volt power supply. Brian, I don't know if it's an actual CR Touch, yes. Brian, did you look to see if there's ferrules on this? Because I didn't. I wonder if my picture, I think I zoomed in too much on my picture to look. Is it worth $309? We're going to find out. I didn't. I zoomed in too much. So let me just make a text real quick. If this thing will text. Let's see. Of course, there we go. All right, I just sent a text out real quick. And let's see if we get a text back. We're going to keep rolling here. At least the power is in the base and my Ender 3 Max, yes. Yeah. I agree there. Mine did not have ferrules. I recommended they use them. I didn't see them on yours when you had the cover off. I will have to go back and look now. We'll go back in the video and look. Seems like an Ender 3 S1, but with lower quality extruder. Kind of. Here's the thing. Ender 3 S1 is $399 like normally, right? And this is going to come in at $309 tonight. So don't get me wrong. I really like the Ender 3 S1. The Ender 3 S01 Pro, solid machine. Just going to toss this garbage. We're going to drop. So this has little pins. It'll just set in and lock in like that, which is really nice. Hopefully my focus is working there. Looked weird for a second. There we go. Dropped in. All right. For you guys, do I still have this on? I don't. Every time, huh? I keep turning that off. I'm going to have to leave that on. For you guys watching right now, here you go. This is what you've been waiting for. Maybe. That is not very, look at that. I was going to say, that's not very graceful on this one. So something that's interesting about that is they put the plastic on the screen and then the plastic bezel over the top of it. So that was not my favorite part there. There we go. Let's see. So we got that on. We're going to do the spool holder next. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, for sure. It is. The print area is a little bit bigger than the S1. I think this comes in at, what do they call it? 280 by 240 by 300. So definitely bigger than the S1 and the S1 Pro. 280 by, I think I said 240 by 300. So let me spin this around. I like the rail covers. Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. I'm really hoping it prints as nice as it looks because I really did. The first one, the first Ender, SV01 Sovol, I really liked it. So that's that. Very similar / the same as another popular printer out there. I mean, we all know this is made by Creality, right? It's in the same building, has the same parts. So I mean, like this is very similar to the other machines that they make, which is great. I'm going to put away these tools because I didn't need them. I needed one Allen wrench that whole time. Oh, two if you count me taking off the bottom. But if you're just going to build this at home, it was just one Allen wrench to put the 4 screws in, which is phenomenal. I love that. All right, that's in my toolbox now. So the next thing we need to do, we got the spool holder on, we got the screen on. We just have to wire it all up. And, you know, I don't know who's all interested in that, but I'm just going to plug all these bad boys in here. Check. Check. 1, 2. Check up there. On this side. Check. It looked like 1, 2, 3, 4 connections. There's 4 connections you had to do. That looks good. And that looks like it. I mean, that would have taken 10 minutes or less. I mean, if you've done this before, 5 minutes probably to put this thing together. We'll call it 10 to be safe, but very nice touch screen. Let's see how it responds. Absolutely. I hope it works well. Me too. I might have to buy this one. Hey, you never know. You never know. Does this work? It's not working. I gotta fix that. All right. It better have a tool or accessory drawer. It does not. So you remember it had the split control boxes, one for the power and one for the motherboard that's wide open, by the way, in the back. The rest of that's wide open. There is no drawer slots that I see. No drawer slots that I see. So far, what I see is dual Z. It's got belt tensioners. Oh, and that's actually pretty loose. Well, that's really weird. It doesn't want to turn, but I'll have to try that. It does have the belt tensioners, and that one turns. What is the make of the Allen wrenches? Good question. Yeah, well, that'll be okay. Like I said, dual Z filament runout sensor, direct drive hot end. It's very similar to, I'd have to get a picture because I don't have my CR10 V3 here. Maybe Steve, if he's watching, can shoot me a picture of that because he has my CR10 V3 because I gave it to him. What's interesting is I cannot turn this belt tensioner anymore in the front. It is not moving. Let's see. In the box, you want to go through the box? We'll do that really quick here because I have this other camera that we can use for it. In the box, we have the nozzle cleaner. So the needle with an extra brass nozzle, Allen wrenches, and so this is what someone was asking me what was the make. I have no idea, but they're just the standard Creality kit. 1, 2, 3, 4 Allen wrenches, two regular wrenches, and a screwdriver in that kit. Oops, here's some extra zip ties. Honestly, it looks really nice right now. I mean, everything's cable managed already. Here are some extrusion parts for something. Maybe it says in the instructions. Well, look, they're actual covers. Oh, I see where they go. I see where they go. We'll put them on because it looks nicer that way. Kind of like an Ender 3 V2 clone, but bigger. The build surfaces or build area is bigger. We have our spatula, our SD card here, and our power. I have power at the bench already, so we don't need to do that. How is the belt made shorter so that the adjuster works? The belt is just like Creality does it. I can show you that in a minute if you want. I'm going to toss all this stuff in here. We're going to close the box. And I'm going to show you what these little plastic pieces are. I'm assuming they are. I didn't read the instructions. I probably should have. We'll go here first. SD card reader top, and it is upside down. Put your SD card in upside down like that. These little black pieces here, maybe. See the bolts we used in the side? I am pretty sure that these go in and push into those bolts and make it look nicer. This is my theory. I'm sticking to it. I don't know if it's true or not, but let's see. Does it say anywhere in the instructions? I don't think it does. I did not see it anywhere yet. It doesn't even show it in the parts list. So let me look in this one really quick. So it did not show these pieces. This is what I'm talking about. It looks like extrusion covers, right? Oh, the Allen wrenches with the blue handle. If you look at the description, I have a link to an Amazon store that has tools, and they're in there. I don't remember what brand. Let me just look here. Those are not called out anywhere. It's not in this list either. But let's see if it says where to put them. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. It does not. I don't see that anywhere. So, yeah. Anyways, this is what they are. They could be. Let's see. You mean underneath? It's very possible that they could do that. Maybe. Go like right here. Hey. Let's see if we turn it this way. I thought maybe they covered those bolts. I was wrong, clearly. But it's possible that they pop in here we'll deal with that later. Not right now when we're trying to get this thing powered up, right? Maybe Brian knows. Did you? I'm guessing they go under here, but I mean, you're not even going to see that. So, whatever. All right, here we go. Do I have a price? The price is, I don't know the official price, but I know today, once they release this at 10 p.m. Eastern, they're going to announce this printer tonight. The early bird special will be $309. $309. Hello from Belfast. I switched over to regular water now. There we go. So we're going to plug this thing in. Check out the interface. Run it through the leveling. Just so you know, it is got the magnetic Sovol bed here. It's branded for Sovol. It's an okay mat. I like it. I like magnetic mats. So, you know, their first one, stuff stuck on here very well, if I remember on the first one. So I'm going to get this camera over here. So it's kind of going to be in this shot, but I want you guys to be able to see the screen when we power this thing on. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Without the glare. Let's see if we can do it without the glare. There we go. All right, I'm going to grab power now and power this thing up. Let's get a print rolling. We're going to run it through. Oh, boy. Everybody see that? Well, that was odd. Interesting. Well, what the heck? Hang on. Ooh. Interesting. It does not like, if something happened here, I plugged it in and it flashed everything. So let's see what we got. Yeah, camera disappeared. Well, that's odd. Nope, fuse is good. It's on one. It is set to the right power. For some reason, let me just check something here. For some reason, it my A10 Mini did not like that. I'm gonna have to get separate power. Give me 1 second, guys and gals. EMF killed it. I can't see. Yes. Power supply is officially set at 115 like it should be. I checked it earlier. So that is set correctly. Everything flashed when I plugged it in. And let's see what we got here. Nothing, huh? That's not my favorite thing ever. Hey, there we go. It is not liking this power, huh? Look at that. The colors are being super crazy. I wonder if you guys can see that. Let me see if I unplug it. Uh-oh. My A10 Mini is, everything flashed in here. There we go. Nope. It might have been. It might have been. Holy moly. Everything's, let's try something. Yeah, it might have flashed my. See if it keeps doing it. It is going to keep doing it, isn't it? Well, let me grab a. You know what's interesting is I plugged that into a different. I even plugged the bench into a different power supply or a power. Nope, there we go. I'm gone, huh? Gone again. Let me give it a minute. Let me grab an extension cord here. I guess it's not going to matter if we don't get power back, huh? Weird. Camera is rebooted. The A10 Mini rebooted, which is okay. I'm gonna have to have like separate power just to plug these dang things in. We can't be having this, right? It is pretty interesting though. All right. Can you guys see me now? What's up? I think I'm back. We'll see what happens. Frozen this time. Yes, there we go. Let's see what happens. Let me know if everything is back up. That was super weird. Nice, Michael. I heard the Cobra was a good printer. Figures. Let me just do this. I'm resending that. All right, are we back? We're good. We're good. We're back. It's on. Let's see. We have a screen. Look, can you imagine that? Let's see if we can get a better view of the screen. I don't want too much glare. Here we go. Something like that. So we have the screen. Screens are touchy. That is super weird, huh? I'm gonna have to run power from like another part of the studio here. Tap the right button puts the UI into dark mode. All right, let me walk around to that side of the table, and let me see what we got. The right side of the screen. This one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got settings, refuel. That's awesome. Printer info. There you go. There's your machine type, SV01 Pro 280 by 240 by 300. You can see that. There's your firmware version. So the first thing I believe we need to do is, we can go to advanced settings. Yeah, cool. I like that. That means we can get to our E-steps right here too. I like that. Okay. So let me go. Is it this one? Ooh, leveling. We'll go to leveling. All right. I hit the leveling button, and I'm going to do this so you guys can kind of see what it's doing here. There we go. It's already in dark mode. Yes, sabotage. Yes, the website still says $99,999 because it doesn't release till tonight at 10 p.m. But is it anything like my Ender 3 Max must be plugged into PSU, or doesn't all kind of funky things? Yeah, I'll have to look. The UI looks good. It did look good. Do I have a fire extinguisher nearby? I do, just in case. So it's doing its thing. It does have that CR Touch. So I'm assuming it wants me to do something. Let me grab my manual and walk back on that side of the table so I can see. So you guys can see, we can all see what's going on. Okay, leveling. Click the leveling button. It'll all home, yes. When the CR Touch stop to probe, put an A5 piece of paper between the level and a hotbed, and then go up and down. Okay, so it wants us to manually level it right now. I'm going to do this so you guys don't have to see the back of my head here. There we go. So the next step, it says to hit that button, and then it says to do the Z offset, to grab a piece of paper and run through the Z offset. So what I'm going to do is use the manual, which is literally just pieces of paper here. And it says put an A5 or A4 paper between the nozzle and the hotbed. Click Z minus, click Z positive until the distance of a hotbed, basically level it, you know. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that now. Make sure it's just one sheet. I don't know what you guys are saying, but what do you think, printer? This printer or Cobra? I don't know. Yes. I 100% agree with Brian. Let's just do solid mounts and not worry about it, right? Well, this could be a while. How far away are we? 14 miles? Jeez. All right. Hey, I got some grip. Let's go back up. We're gripping now. There we go. One more is about too much. So we're going to leave it about right there. Negative 2.40. I'm going to hit save. It lifted the hotbed up, or it lifted the hotbed. That was awesome. It lifted up and then it's coming back down. So once I did that, click the auxiliary leveling and click 2, 3, 4, and 5 and level the corners. All right. All right, we'll do it. Don't you still have to level even with solid mounts? No. I mean, theoretically, it's solid, right? So we're going to start with 2. Yeah, we're like 4 hours away here. Let's see. Too much. Too much. I'm using the manual, by the way, if you guys didn't catch that. All right, good enough. Let's go to 3. We usually go around 2 times at least. Whoa, that one's super tight. Like real tight. There we go. It's about the same. I'll go to 4. Same thing. I 100% agree here. This could have been solid mounts. I apologize if anybody's chatting too much because I got my back to the camera so I can do this for you guys. I got my back to the screen, I mean. There we go. Go to 5. Something that I always suggest to do is keep your paper under the dang nozzle when you're doing this, because too many times it's going to drag or you know, drop itself right into your bed. So you don't want that to happen. I would highly suggest keep your paper underneath. That way you ruin paper, not your nozzle. Or, I mean, not your bed, I mean, if I could talk today. All right. Go around one more time here. And then we're going to call it good because we do have the CR Touch still. But you always, you know, you just want to make sure that you're level around manually, because the CR Touch can definitely help, but it doesn't, you know, but you always got to do this part first. The CR Touch is made to compensate, not to fully level your bed, theoretically, if I said that correctly. We're still dragging a little there, which is great. Maybe just a half a turn. I think we're good. Let's go check the middle. I have nothing in the middle. Look at that. So either the middle is very low or something. But let's see how good the CR Touch compensates for that. The next step in here after you do it manually is to go back. You guys can see the screen here still. And we are going to run the auto leveling now. So it's not heating up, which is interesting. I'm kind of a fan of running my leveling when it's warm, but hey, you know, we're running what the manual says. What are we doing, man? We've been here for an hour. All right. A lot of good comments on the springs and solid mounts and all that, which is awesome. Does the heated bed reach 100? I don't know. I liked that it's automated. Yes. Hello, Squirrel Brain. Yeah, automated and manual. Listen, I 100% agree that you should do, if you have springs, you should be doing I'll just do this real quick. You should be doing a manual leveling first, then run your auto leveling. You want to make sure you're as flat as can be already, and then the CR Touch will take over. Designed maintenance mounts for this and other large printers during the stream when you have your printer on its side. Okay, perfect. Maintenance makes perfect sense. Yes. Not sure how solid rubber mounts eliminates the use for BL Touch. It does not. It eliminates the use for springs. So when you put your solid mounts on, personally, I like to run the TH3D ones. They're, I believe, ABS, but they have a steel center, you know. And when you tighten that down, theoretically, they're all the same height. They can't vary anymore. I usually use these little like lock nut washer kind of things. My friend Steve had a bunch of them and he gave me some. And I screw those up. I take off the knobs. Those lock on and they don't move. Then you don't have to worry about if your bed is moving on those springs at all, ever. You're done. They're solid, right? So you can do them in silicone. You can do them in ABS. There's a bunch of ways you can do that. TH3D sells them for many different printers, and I'll probably drop those on this is what I'm going to do. But as this is straight out of the box, this is how you'll get it from the factory when you order it, if you order it. All right. We'll go see that. Let's go check out the leveling data. Let's see if we can show it on the screen here. It does show us the leveling data. Let's see if we can see a good. So we can see that. So we have a variance of 0.03 to here, up to 0.2 in the back here. 0.2, 0.15, 0.15. That's going to be in the center. Remember when I said the center was, the center seemed really low? There you go. It's probably because it is really low. So there you go. I prefer magnetic. Yeah, I definitely prefer magnetic beds over glass. Glass has its place. I don't mind them, but I prefer magnets because they're easier. Now, if you notice this, the whole center here, do you see that? The whole center is much different than your outsides here. So, Brian, on yours, is it the same? I'm really curious about this because that's interesting. The whole center there is quite different. All right, let's keep moving. Now we get to play. Now we get to get this thing printing. Let me grab some filament real quick for you. I really do. I like magnetic build surfaces myself. Glass, again, I don't mind some of the glass either. Yeah. So there, Brian is right. Filament makes some really nice beds for some of the machines out there for artillery and some of the Creality machines. and they are thick. They are flat. They're super, super nice. I did a video a while back for my, what was it? The artillery Sidewinder, I believe. To be fair, these aluminum plates, they got to keep the cost down somewhere, and they're not cheap to make when they're thick and very expensive. Another thing I want to show that we haven't talked about yet is the heat up underneath of this thing. And I just felt it right now, and it reminded me that I wanted to bring it up. So let's see if I can tip this thing back a little. It's going to be a hard shot to get. How do I want to do this? So I just felt it right now. If you notice, the heater on this, let's see. There we go. See the heater? Well, dang it. I might have to set this thing on its side again. The heater on this thing is not all the way to the edges right here. And right when my GoPro decides to shut itself off. So I think that's something to think about. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because it's expensive, but the heater is like kind of like a hexagon underneath there, like a stop sign shaped. So it is not fully covering the entire surface of the bed there underneath. It is insulation now. Yeah, it is insulated, which is good. But what I mean is it's kind of cut out. It's not covering the whole surface. Let me grab some filament just because I don't want to run what came with it. Whoa, whoa. As I fall down, right? We're going to do bright pink. Bright pink today. Why not? Look at that. Bright pink. That'll show up good on the black here. Always cut your filament at a nice angle. At least I do. You can do whatever you want. Never, ever let go of your filament unless it's in something like that. I'm okay with that. How much was this? It will be, we discussed, it will be $309 with an early bird special tonight when it releases. If you're just getting here, this releases tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. So 10 p.m. Eastern, this will release. Sovol has a release event planned. They just agreed to let me stream early to kind of get a first view, get people, interested. 120 of you here. Welcome to the Edge of Tech, everybody. Thank you for being here. We are about to load some filament and see what this thing has. This is literally just like the V3, I believe. This is almost that same hot end. All right, it's pushed in. Now let's get this thing heated up. I need to jump in front of the camera to do that because why not? I mean, this interface at least is pretty nice. So it has a nozzle preheat. We'll just type PLA, and then we'll go back. I want to show you that interface some more. I'm digging the interface. Brian's has one of these. He's in chat. If you have any questions at all, let us know. Brian, how did you like the interface? I know you have a pre-production beta unit, so it might be different. But, that's not bad. There we go. We'll see how fast this bed heats up. I don't know what the price is for the EU. All I know is it releases at 10 p.m. Eastern time tonight. You'll be able to find out. So if you're in the EU, I'm guessing that's 6 hours. You're 6 hours ahead. So it'll be in the middle of the night for you. The interface is largely the same. I had him correct some spelling issues and stuff. That's because you're the man. The screen turned black. It does dim. I saw that as well. I like that. So we're already at 180C, 197C. It just jumped up. The bed is taking it a little bit longer. It's at 46C. We're at almost 200C. So I'll push some of this filament through. It is going through. Ooh, the smell of PLA in the morning, or whatever we are in, right? There we go. We officially have filament loaded. The heat bed is heating up. While that's happening, let me know if you have any questions. Need to get going. I'm bailing on the stream. Come on. Just joking, Brian. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, man. And you're killing it on the channel. Love seeing your stuff. And thank you for all the advice on this thing. I know you've had one for a little while already. Someone will figure out a solution. I mean, yeah. Brian Vines. He's out. The pun master. The pun master himself. All right, what do we got? Hey, tomorrow, if you're watching this, tomorrow we do a Monday stream called Hotmakes. We do co-stream it here. It's largely held on the Hotmakes channel. But Chris Riley, the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Riley will be joining us tomorrow on Hotmakes. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a lot of fun with Chris Riley. He's just awesome. He's just awesome. His technical ability and knowledge is amazing, and I can't wait to talk to him a while. How much is this printer? Daryl Smith, it actually will not be released till 10 p.m. Central tonight. They have an event going on, officially announcing and releasing the printer, 10 p.m. tonight Eastern, and the early bird specials will be $309. $309. Let me just see. Let's see. I just wanted to see. I sent a message with somebody, but real quick and trying to hit him up. All right. What do we got cooking? So if you're watching the little screen in the corner, this is isopropyl alcohol, 99%. While the bed is warm, I'm just going to do a quick spray and wipe the bed, because I always do that with my new printers, especially when they're brand new, because it's inevitable that there's stuff on them from the factory. Now, in that case, I sprayed the bed directly. I mean, most people will spray their towel first. This one's just about out, so I got a refill if I need it here. There we go. There we go. Just want to make sure we're good and clean. Again, that's 99% isopropyl alcohol. If you do that on glass, you'll find that it comes off yellow. How does this compare to the Ender 3 S1 or S1 Pro? Seems very similar. Very similar, yes. Different hot end. We're going to find out how it prints in a second. So I'm going to come back around. We're going to get a print going. Did we enable UBL and make a mesh? Or is that not on this printer? Yeah, there is. We did. Well, we ran their. Interesting. We ran their auto leveling is what we did. So there's a test cube or a benchy. Let's do their test cube. Let's see what it does. All right. So let me just adjust this so we can watch it print. I don't know how far the bed's going to come towards me. So this, just so you know, it has a bigger build surface, a bigger build area than the Ender 3 S1 and S1 Pro. This, I believe, was 280 by 240 by 300, if I remember that correctly. 280 by 240 by 300, yes. So it is bigger. It is bigger. 3D Mod says nothing new anymore. It's hard to get something new, isn't it? I mean, the innovations are going. What's the feed rate? I'm not sure. We'll have to look. Man, that is really pushed. I might have to adjust this, but let me look at it here. Yeah. So let's see if we can do any adjusting. Z. Let's see. I'm not getting any plastic, so our Z offset was definitely not correct. Well, let's see if we're getting any now. Let's see if that's any better. I'll let this finish because it looks like it's a small cube. It's not going to take long. But I don't know if you saw that. There is a live Z adjust on the monitor or on the control panel over here, which is great. Touchscreen allows it. We're just going to let that fly now. We'll save that. The print speed is 100. Nozzle temp, there we go. Let me just go back to the front. So it's only going to take 20 minutes. We're going to let this thing fly. I'm going to answer your questions. If you guys have questions for me, what I should do is figure out how to swap the picture-in-picture. But I don't remember how to do that, so there's that. Ooh, I can move it. Yay. Yeah, we'll just go back to here real quick. Boom. So yeah, questions. I wonder if the bed is warped. I think the bed is higher down the center than it is along the sides. But I also think when the instruction manual in the first step it has you do is adjust your Z height or your offset. And I think that needs to happen after you're done. I think that needs to be the second step or third step. So in my opinion, we should manually level it first, then let the mesh run, and then set our Z. But maybe I'm wrong. Somebody else could think different than that. I was thinking about getting an Ender 3v2, but saw the machine. Let's see. $500. Ooh. You know, the Ender 3 S1 is $399, or it's on sale right now, I think, actually, because they have their anniversary sale going on. If you look in the description below, you should probably find a link to Creality's website, but affiliate link, of course. But the Ender 3 S1 is a very nice machine for $399. If you want to go a little more expensive, Ender 3 S01 Pro, watch my video that came out last week. Super nice as well. The cube's going. It's flying. It's only 18 minutes out, it looks like. So we're going to let this thing fly. What's new on the Pro rather than the SV01? So it has been a couple of years since I had my SV01. If you guys are wanting to see it, there you go. Let's see. Can we get in there? It's kind of hard to get in there with... yeah, it's kind of hard to get in there with that hot end and stuff. I wonder if we can see it from one of the sides. Not really. Kind of see it that way. But so the original did have, if I remember right, it did have a magnetic plate. It did not have belt tensioners, but this one does. You know, this one has the direct drive extruder, the CR Touch, which is the auto bed leveling, which is great. The touch screen, it's a Creality 4.2.2 silent board, or 32-bit board with silent drivers, really. Yeah, the rail covers are very nice in the front here. It gives it a very nice look. The direct drive, the CR Touch. The builds, I need to look at the build size. I can't remember what the original build size was on the SV01. But this one is 280 by 240 by 300. So, I mean, this has a pretty good build area. With the ABL, hopefully it should be able to use it very nicely once you get your Z dialed in, right? So there's that. SV01 had a glass plate. Okay. I couldn't, it's been a while. Actually, my SV01 went to my cousin and it went to her and her family and her son. If you're watching right now, he loves the 3D printing. So that I donated that one to them because I really did. I like that machine. I used it all the time. So far, this one's not bad at all. I'd be curious if we could get ourselves a flex plate in this size that's textured or smooth, whatever you prefer. Okay, SV01 had the same build size. Thank you. S1 Pro. Definitely check out the S1 Pro. If you look at my channel, last week I did a video. It's a quick video, but it'll go through all of the stuff on the S1 Pro. I really dig that machine. It's sitting right over here currently. I just did, today I released a video on how to pull apart the extruder. I had to figure it out myself, so I figured I'd film it. If you're interested in seeing the process of that, is definitely different than the normal extruders are. I imagine this one would be as well, but direct drive extruders are a little more touchy because everything's on them. You got to pull it off to get where you want to go. How do you print an item that has one end that hangs out from the top? I'm not following you, Carl. I'm sorry. Give me an example of what you're talking about. But yeah, so like we talked about, this one has filament runout, dual Z on the back. It is not belt synced. It's not belt synced. I did not check. I should check when we're done to see if my gantry is straight or not. But we're just letting it fly like someone brand new out of the box would. Again, magnetic bed, 280 by 240 by 300. It has the touch screen, the UI, very nice right now. So far, it's been very nice. It does have the 350 watt Creality branded power supply. It's very similar to a Meanwell. It actually looks just like the Meanwell. Again, the silent or the 32-bit 4.2.2 board. Let's check back in here. That's not really helping us, is it? Let's see. Kind of see it that way. It's kind of hard to get up in there with a camera. I was trying. That's one thing that I miss is like wide open area so you can see your prints. But here's that. Daryl, thank you. Everybody else, welcome. Welcome to the Edge of Tech if you haven't been here before. This is the Sovol SV01 Pro. It releases tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Sovol agreed to letting me do this live stream early before they even did their announcement. So thank you so much, Sovol. I really appreciate it. You guys, they've been awesome. Heidi, you're awesome. If you're watching this, I really appreciate you guys, how awesome you've been. What are chances of a Saramoon V1 stream? I don't have one. I cannot get one. Gravity, send me a Saramoon. I'll do a stream. 80 degrees 3 days ago in Portland. Now it's sleeting. It sounds about like Wisconsin weather, yes. Is there much difference to the V2 other than the build volume and runout sensor? Yes. V2, I don't have mine over here to show you, but yeah, there definitely is some difference on the V2. The V2 has some of the same features, but does not have, I don't believe it has a touch screen, if I remember right. I don't believe it's direct drive. I think the V2 is not direct drive, which is another big thing that a lot of people like. This should be able to do flexible filaments pretty well. Yellow Lighthouse, welcome, by the way. We're rocking. This cube is flying, though. It looks like I can't see because it dimmed here. Looks like 10 minutes left. So we're going to get to see what the cube looks like. Is it all metal or Teflon sleeved? Ooh. You know, I don't know that answer. I don't know if they put that out there either. Let's go look. Let me see if I could jump onto a website and pull up the actual website right now. If I could find my cursor, that would be even better. There we go. Give me a second here. Just do this. Oh, need my keyboard. Guess I need that. Let's see. Sovol. There's a page, and I'm going to drop it on the screen now. Give me half a second here. I'm trying to figure out TH3D. Tim, how you doing, man? I did not see your text. I must have missed it. I asked you. Let's see. Did you text me back? I didn't see any responses from you. Nothing. Hey Tim, check your text messages if you didn't. If you got my picture, I sent you a picture of the chip. Curious what you think. What chip that is? Everybody's saying hey to Tim. All right, let me do this. I'm going to share my screen. This is the page that'll be live tonight, or it is live now, but it'll actually be, you'll be able to buy tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 hours and 1 minute away from the launch. So there'll be a live stream on YouTube. Sovol agreed to let me do this early, which is great. So here we go. $999,000. There we go. $99,999. There we go. It doesn't have a real price yet, but I'm just curious. Let's go see if they say it's all metal or if they say anything here. I don't know that it's all metal inside. It's a metal direct drive extruder. Yes, we know that, but auto leveling, touch screen, compatible with a laser head. There you go. It's got belt tensioners. Yeah, dark and light mode. We saw that. Dual access. Fast and silent bed leveling. It was pretty fast. Linear advance. Intelligent filament changes. Advanced settings. Here we go. It does not say which one. So all it says is that it's a metal direct drive extruder. So I cannot say if it's all metal inside or not. 4.3-inch touch screen. The UI is actually not bad. I'm pretty impressed with the UI. Someone just chatted me back. So here we go. Hey, there's a good picture of the board. There you go. Creality 422 board. Tim, if you're watching, I took a picture of the board that you're seeing in front of you on the screen. That's the chip that's on this Creality 4.2.2 board. So that's what it looks like there. Flexible filament sensor, resume printing, all the good stuff. So to answer somebody's question a minute ago, I can't comment on if it's all metal inside or not because I don't know. It's got a 10-watt output with a laser, which is going to be cool. And they even show, this is interesting. If I go back here, they show the laser with a rotary tool too. That's a rotary on here. So that's interesting. So yeah. Let me jump back to comments so I can see what you guys are saying. I probably missed some. Sorry about that. Yeah, 99K pocket change. Yeah. The CR Touch is on here. Yes. It's the BL Touch clone. Correct. It's the CR Touch version. We have firmware working on those CPUs and boards for Creality, but not with the Touch LCDs. I would assume those LCDs are not going to work with Marlin like most others. Interesting. How do they work with this, Tim? Is this like a branch of Marlin? Is it not Marlin? Just because you're here, fill us in why it wouldn't work with the firmware that you make, just so we all understand that. Interesting choice of board. Well, Sovol is a sister company of Creality. I think we all know that. Theoretically, they're built in the same. I believe they're even built in the same manufacturing warehouse. Yeah. Did they give you a max hot end temp? That would give us a clue. Let me look. TH3D Studio says it's an STM knockoff on the board. I'm sure that's what Creality has on their boards. I don't know why they're doing that. It might be because of the shortage or something. STM32 clones from China. Got it. So what are we making? This is a cube. This is a cube. The Touch LCDs are closed source firmware. Creality and Sovol do not share them at this time. Well, come on. Let's do this. 260 degrees max. So a couple people are saying 260 max. I'm sure that's what they put on their website. SDM chips are in short supply. I think a lot of chips are in short supply right now, to be fair. Let's see what we got here. I'm just looking. Oh, yeah, you know what? Nozzle temp, 260 max, it says right in their book as well. I just found it in their book here. So, yeah, there you go. TH3D Studios, very valid point, if that's the truth. I'm with you. All right. Hey, look, we got a pink cube going on, a pink cube. Let's see, Herman Circus. This is going to be today at 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern time. Sovol is doing a launch event on their Facebook page, and this will have an early bird price of $309. So that's not terrible. To be fair, a launch price at $309 for what you get in this, not bad, not bad. Is that an Edutech cube? It's not. It's not. I wish they'd put that on their cards though. I'm gonna grab some water here. Excuse me. The issue is that GD CPUs are not supported as well as STMs. Got it. I would say $309, not bad at all for launch. For everything you get here and the 280 by 240 by 300 build area, that's pretty solid. I mean, as long as it prints nice. Now, spoiler alert, Brian was in here. Brian Vines was in here earlier with us, and he's had a beta for a while, and he's been helping them. He's been helping them dial everything in from language on the screen, etc. And he said, in his opinion on his beta, I don't think he's going to do a video on it because it's a beta unit that he has. His opinion on his beta is that his was printing very nicely, very nicely. Let's see, what board? Oh, Tim asked me what board that's on. Okay, I thought I saw a different text. We're good. Let's see. Matthew Herman. Hey, Jim, I'm a little late to the party. Is this a decent printer? Keep up the great work. If you're watching, Matthew, so far, we got one cube off of it. Here's the thing. I took an hour before we started printing, at least, because we got it together 10 minutes or less. It is literally 4 screws. The gantry sets down. There's grooves in the side of the printer here. I can show you on this camera. So there's grooves cut into the extrusion. The gantry slides into those grooves, and there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, and 2 on the other side that hook this thing up. You snap the filament spool holder on right here. You plug the runout sensor in there. You plug 3 more cables in. The screen here, the UI, solid so far. Actually, really nice, to be fair. It just pops in. Plug that in, and you're done. I mean, you flip the power for your area, and then you're done. I mean, it really is super fast. If I was not filming this, it would have been probably 5 minutes, maybe 10. We'll call it 10 to be argumentative, but very fast to set up, and then you run through the leveling process, and you're good to go. Let's see, Russell White. We have firmware for both. I didn't see which one he was asking about. For the chips, yes. TH3D Studio says, not a bad price for what you get there, in my opinion. 100% agree, Tim. This is a decent printer. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. To Herman Circus, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm using your firmware. Russell White says, I have a lot of printers with Tim's firmware on there. Did your risky order? No, it didn't. It's never going to arrive. So those of you who stayed up late one night, we did the S1 Pro live build on that, Ender 3 S1 Pro. We found some completely scammy stuff on AliExpress, and I ordered a Voron for like $216. It never showed up. It shipped to whatever they gave me for a tracking number, shipped to California, but PayPal is researching and give my money back. They already came back and pretty much said, yeah. But a bunch of us ordered random crap, and I never got it. So let's see. Valerie says, no, considering the Ender 3, the newest version is 500. The newest version of the Ender 3, the S1 Pro, is definitely $499. There is some sales going on right now, but it's solid. Love your channel. Love your firmware, TH3D Studio. Show the love. There we go. Just ordering the SV04. I don't have an SV04. I believe that's the one with the dual extruders on it, but I don't have it. It reminds me of an artillery machine with the blue anodized aluminum parts. Kinda. Reminds me of a TH3D machine that was supposed to have blue anodized parts too. I never got one of those. Come on, man. Mentality for the Chinese companies is to pump out. Yeah. Don't forget that your plug it in and knocked out all your cams. Absolutely. I plugged this thing in. Everything flashed in here. I'm gonna have to, basically what I'm gonna do is get different power that runs to this bench. I have it plugged into a different plug-in, but it's the same socket or same outlet. So I'm gonna get different power here, run it that way into the room or something, so it's different. Oh, there goes that camera. I have not played with that SV04 though yet. TH3D Studios agreed it keeps you in business. That's right. A lot of stuff you have keeps you in business. And firmware, it helps. Sounds like a USB 5-volt rail issue. Could be. Scott says my tracking number went to New Jersey. Yeah. Josh, Amazon has the SV04 again. Can't wait to do dual soluble support. Sorry. Nice. Ah, the 422 pulls current from the USB 5 volt like many others. Would you recommend this over the Ender 3 Pro or SVL3? I cannot do that yet. This is the first print I got. This is the first hour and a half we've been playing with this printer. So I definitely cannot recommend it over anything else. I have, oh man, on the Pro, I probably have 150 hours already printed on that. 150 hours probably. And with the exception of the jam that you saw in today's video, if you didn't see today's video, go check that out after the live. But with the exception of the jam, it's been awesome. I absolutely love the SV01. The SV01 was a great printer in the beginning. The S1 is overpriced, THD says. It comes with a lot of cool stuff. I think the S1 and the S1 Pro are very specific for very specific people. If you're the type of person that doesn't want to mess around, you just want a printer that you plug in and it works mostly, I think that's what they're for, in my opinion. Audio is skipping. Uh-oh. T3D says audio is fun. Whoa, $450. It should be $399. S1 Pro might be on sale for $450. The support groups are great. So this is almost done. What do we got? A couple minutes here? 2 minutes, it looks like, or 4 minutes. And we'll check out this print. Maybe I'll start another one, but I don't think we're going to film another one because it's getting late here. 2:12. But any questions? Again, this is the Sovol SV01 Pro. Solid so far. Build quality is about what we're getting on all these machines, to be honest. It's fair. Can you print chocolate with it? I don't think so. Not going to touch that. It's a touchy subject. I want to be anodized. I want to be anodized when they bury me. That is awesome. Yeah, $479 with a large bill plate. $499 made no sense to me. Awesome review. Thanks. I appreciate that. Can you go over the display again? Yeah, we can look at the display again. It's almost done printing, and then we'll go through that again. It's a touchscreen, 4.3 inches. The UI is nice. I'm not going to lie. It's a nice UI. It had, Tim, I don't know if you saw it. It has live Z adjust on the touchscreen UI. Direct drive out of the box is cool. Yes. Thanks for the stream again. I'll let you know about the Cobra. Michael, I'll do that. I heard the Cobra is nice. I might have to see if I can get one of those. It's huge, by the way. What are the speeds claimed? I don't know that they gave any claimed speeds. I would probably run it normal, though. I run these all probably at like 60. But you could probably run it faster, you know. Check out Chep's video. Brian Vines has a video. Chep has a couple, and Angus over at Maker's Muse just put out, or no, it wasn't Angus. It was CNC Kitchen. Stefan over at CNC Kitchen put out a pretty good video about making all your printers print faster. Pop open the LCD and show the PCB. We could check it out. Since it has a 422, we'll be able to put together an LCD changeover kit. Ooh. And upgrade it to standard Marlin. Yeah. To be fair, I wish we could figure out how to get these things to work because I really like this. It functions very well. It looks nice too. But I wish we could figure out how to get these things to work. Isn't the Cobra Max basically a Chiron? I'm not sure, to be honest. Carl Riley, how you doing? Is this printer worth the cost? All right, Ben Lawrence. Good question. For everything you get and the 280 by 240 by 300 build area, for everything you get included, direct drive, dual Z, 4.3 inch touchscreen, the Creality 32-bit 422 board with silent drivers, the flex plate. I would say tonight it launches on Sovol's Facebook page at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. It's going to launch. It will be $309. And Chat, let me know what you think, but I think for $309, do it. I can't say any more than this print though, right? Because this is all I got because we just started. But if they shared the code, yes, we need to get on that code. So here, oh, that's not going to be able to be seen. Come on, let me get that off there, and I'll get a better camera going. I got to let it cool down for a minute though. Can you do a dB meter on this unit? It's pretty quiet. I would say average. I think I still hear the fans underneath. That's the case fan. Other than that, it's not bad. I don't have my dB meter on me, to be fair, right away. Yeah, $99,000. That's because it has not released 10 p.m. Eastern. I keep saying 10 p.m. Central, but 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So I am doing the first live stream of this printer before they actually do their live stream. They agreed to it, so we're good there. Solid. I'm not gonna lie, solid so far. $309 at launch. Good. How's the print? Oh, it popped off. First layer sucked because my Z was not even close. So the first layer is not great at all. It's really bad. But the rest of it, let's see if I can. Let's see if we can get you a decent look. I mean, I don't see any or much ringing at all in the Y there. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. X, same thing. I mean, pretty solid. I do see some, now that's primarily just layer lines, but let me see. There we go. Let me know what you guys think too. Let's jump up to Z. Yeah, it's really, this camera this is the GoPro, so I can't really adjust it very easily. This was really bad underneath. The first layer was terrible because I did not have that going for it. But it looks pretty good. The top layer there. Let's see if I can really dial you in there. Might try it. Let's see. I don't know if this will help us. No, probably not. That's too close, yeah. Might have to get like a macro lens on one of these bad boys. I don't think it's bad. Not bad for the test cube. First layer was terrible. I mean, that was really bad. We saved it by adjusting it live. But not a bad test cube. I'm going to start another print here. Daylight lighting camera is fine. That's what all this is, 5600K. Unfortunately, with the GoPro here, I can't easily just adjust the, let me push this back. There we go. The settings as far as ISO and all of that. But someone wanted to see this a little better. So let me pop over there and show you that. Not too bad. I think your nails are too short. Thank you. Right corner has Excel bow. I'll have to look at that. Great for just out of the box. Hope the main board cooling isn't part of the part cooling. All right, let's keep rocking here. I'll show you the fans too. So we're going to type finish print here. Boop. There we go. There's your first interface. I know it could be better. I might get a better camera for this in the future. But there we go. Not bad. There we go. Yeah. Hopefully YouTube's back up. It should be 1080. All right. So we have a day-night button here. We have hot end temp, so you can preheat your hot end and your bed, and then a couple quick buttons here. We have, same thing if I touch that button, leveling options here. So when you hit that button, it auto homes first. And then once it auto homes, it gives you the options. Michael Diaz, thank you. Have a great Sunday as well. Valerie, thank you so much for the like. I appreciate it. There we go. So this is your Z, your auxiliary leveling, which is if you want to do touch level, you go to each corners and the center. Tim, we need solid mounts. That's what we need. If you're still here, I'll take some solid mounts. If they are the same as the Enders, I'll use those, or maybe the CR10s. But we definitely need some solid mounts, man. Auto leveling, that's that button there. It'll go through the auto leveling sequence. It does give you the grid here, which is a little bit harder to see. But as you can see, if you can see it, all of the outsides are like 0 point something, and all the centers are much higher. So I think the center of this is it's not a flat plate. We'll just say that. It's higher. So this is also settings. There we go. See if I can get that any better. There's your settings. Bring it in, we bring it by, and we can pimp it out. I like that idea. There we go. So then this is your button right here to change your, they call it refuel, but that'll change the filament. There's printer info. There's your size, 280, 240 by 300. It's a Sovol Pro. Marlin version, firmware version. Advanced settings, it warns you, but we can go into them. We can do some temperature PIDs right from the screen, which is nice. We can actually set our E-steps, which I really like as well. Your jerk, acceleration, all that stuff is built in. I mean, then you can go here, and that controls the printer. So you can go up if you want. You can go down, sideways. So you can home it. That unlocked the, just so you know, that button there unlocked the steppers. So that was kind of cool. But then we can lock them by hitting it up again. So we can move it. It's very responsive too. So that's good. So, I mean, like overall, let me know in the chat what you think. I think the UI is pretty dang solid, to be fair. Ask them for the source code. I should do that. Any basic mods that you're recommending? Let me get around to the other side. I'm going to start another file. Let's see what else we got here. 3D Benchy. Actually, what else we got? Nothing else on the card. What's a test? I don't know what test means. It just says test. So it didn't do anything. It didn't set temperatures. It didn't give me anything. Oh, there we go. It went 65 on the bad. I don't know what that is. So let's just stop that for a second. There we go. We can stop it. So you can see what that looks like. The printer's homing itself, by the way. I want to do the 3D Benchy. Let's see what that does. 60C. All right, let me jump around to the other side here, switch cameras, and we'll talk. So, boom. There we go. Let me know what you think, what you guys are thinking as far as the screen. I'm going to be fair. I think they've come a long way in just a year or two. The UI looks very nice. You know, I think it's nice. We need the source code. We need to figure that out so we can start programming these things. And, you know, with vanilla Marlin, or well, Marlin in general, really. When the files display full name, I'm not sure. We'll find that out. Russell White, have a great night. 5 a.m. Yeah, you better get some sleep. Thanks for the content, and thanks TH3D for your firmware. Amen. Is the build, it's spring steel or floppy? This is floppy. Floppy. It's just a matte. What it would be really nice is if it was spring steel with the easy mat on it. Now I'm going to be called a shill, but it is what it is. Do you want to fix your Z offset first? I hope I did. It's saved from when I was adjusting it. We're going to find out in a minute. Nice to have a touchscreen and extras. Seems to be a good buy. For $309, I have this. I don't have anything else but this little cube to base it on, but it's not bad. Not bad. There we go. Any upgrades? Someone said any upgrades I would recommend. Yeah, right away. First things I would like to see is solid mounts on this. I don't want the springs. Yes, you can adjust it. It's adjustable and all that, but I love solid mounts. Just toss them on there, tighten them up. Don't worry about it, and run. You know, I don't. I'd rather see those on than the springs, but they're there. So I would do solid mounts. I was going to show you the fans. I can get some close up of your fans too. This is a big blower here, and that one's going, but I didn't see what the side is. Probably 40. Yeah. Let's see. Another upgrade on this. I would like the Easy Flex, or something I can put a textured on. I know flex plates are kind of, I think, not easy to get right now, but give me a second. I'll tell you, Tim. I just want to make sure we are printing okay. Hey, so far, I can't touch it to see, but the Z looks like it's stuck, and it looks good. That is a relief. So we'll see what happens with the first couple of layers of the benchy. What is I can get them made, yes. If enough people want them, Tim can make that happen. Build area, they call it 280 by 240 by 300. 280 by 240 by 300. So I believe, I could be wrong, but someone said that was the same as the original Sovol. I don't have it anymore. I can't look, but not bad. Yeah, flex plate would be awesome. I do like that. Solid mounts in general. No, not unless you have auto bed leveling. I don't recommend them without that. You can't really use them unless you have auto bed leveling, because you can't adjust them then. But let's see how funny this looks here. I might stand corrected in a second on that on the Z offset, but we'll find out. The physical bed size, I'll need to measure it. I have plates for the original SV01 already. It might be the same. This one sticks over a little, but hey, let me grab a tape measure. It's not millimeter, but it'll be close, kind of ish. Does it have a mesh in the stock firmware? It does build a mesh. When I went to the leveling, when it gets done with the auto leveling, it shows you the mesh on the screen. So this is right over 10 and right under 12. I'll get you the actual measurements here, Tim. If it's the same, that would be awesome. Then you don't have to order anything different, and then I can order one from you like right now. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to post links or not. Did that send? Yeah, go for it, man. Post a link with my affiliate though. Why don't you have? I should get a metric tape measure. I need to do that. I have a metric, a ruler and a caliper, but they're not that long. So, I see how you are. Post in links. Use code. I don't know. I'm going to make a code up right now. TEOT10 for 10%. No. I see 255 by 300 plate on Tim's website here. You can add a magnet, but this one already has it. You could always add a new magnet to get you up to 140C if you want. Ooh, smooth and textured. I like it. I like it. All right. I'm pretty impressed you guys have a link to the kickback when I order one. Yeah. So, Josh, in the description of this video right now, if you go down and check out the link in the description, it will take you over to the Sovol page. I am an affiliate over there. It is an affiliate link. Full disclosure, it definitely helps me out. But it does not release till 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So right now the price is like $999,000 or $99,000 something. Do I prefer silicone ABS or other material for solid bed mounts? That's a good question. I don't really have a preference. To be fair, I always get a lot of them from TH3D because, I have an affiliate link with them. And instead of taking money, full disclosure, I asked Tim for store credit. So then I always have a bunch of store credit with Tim, and then I just go order stuff. He does them. Tim, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you do them in ABS with a steel insert, and I like that because it can't crush. Hello? I don't know what just happened. My Google Home just decided to talk to me. I think maybe Lindsay was trying to broadcast or something. The Benchy first layer could have been better. I'll have to dial that in. Need some background tchotchkes. Yes, I do. Stay tuned Tuesday morning for a video on that. ABS and aluminum inserts. Okay, aluminum inserts, yes. Also order one of these. Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to click on that. Yes. Inch metric scale. I do need one of those. I'm going to order that right now. Free delivery by tomorrow. Thank you, Tim. Proceed to checkout. $7.40. I'm in. Place my order. Hopefully y'all didn't just see all my credit card information. Just joking. Order placed. It'll be here tomorrow. Thank you, Tim. Affiliate link. There you go. Perfect. Super handy. Agreed. Out of my budget. There'll be $309 at launch tonight. $309. Solid. $309 is going to be solid for this machine. We'll see how the Benchy turns out. I know Sunday afternoon, though. I know a lot of people have stuff to do. I'm sure the chat I just got was my wife letting me know that the little man is waking up from his nap. And I'm going to look real quick. And it's time for lunch. I have not eaten lunch yet. So there's that. No, I lied. He's still asleep. Oh, no, he's moving. Okay. He's definitely awake. So I need some lunch. Is the build plate 255 by 300? I don't know. I'll have to measure it I get my fancy measuring tape tomorrow. Maybe. I'll have to, like I said, when I get my fancy measuring tape tomorrow, Tim, I'll measure this and I'll let you know. I need background. Yeah, someone says I need background tchotchkes. I already said that, but yes, I do. Have to send it on here. Have to send. Oh, I got it. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me know if it is. I'll make an updated listing for the Sovol SV01 Pro. Yes, 100%. That would be awesome. If it is, I'm ordering it. I will order it ASAP because I love the textured. I don't know. Some people love the smooth, and some people love the textured. I'm a big textured fan. I have a Sunlu S8 Pro coming Tuesday. Nice. Andrew Rogers has got some coming. Yes, I do. If I order an SV01 Pro, I'll order an SV01 Pro. Looks decent. It is so far. I mean, if it prints as nice as the first one did, plus all these extra features, I'm in. The first one was nice. 255 is basically 10 by 12. Yeah, I think you're right. When I measured it with this non, that's just my inches, feet and inches. It is just about 12 by just about, or just a hair over 10. Let's see. I want to send you a nice printed clock, but it uses Wi-Fi, and it seems can seem a bit sketchy. Hey, look, I'm doing the flash thingy again. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Just noticed it right now, so that's not great. That started happening after the big flash of the printer being plugged in. So I'm curious if it's the printer or something silly with my ATEM, or it could be the capture card that went wonky too. Touch screens are gimmick. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really like the scroll wheel, but this has a ton of options built into that touch screen, and I like that too. Everybody's giving me a heads up on the measuring. I like it. It's time. Yeah. It was a tape measure. It might have been. It might have been. Now I'm frozen. It looks like. What the heck? So what I'm gonna do? Let me. I don't know what's going on. Ever since that flash. Hopefully it's not my ATEM Mini here. So that will suck. Give me a second. I'm working on the frozen part. I got a blanket coming. A blanket coming. There we go. Hopefully I'm back. It's becoming self-aware. Go to lunch. Yes. All right, guys, that's true. I am gonna get to lunch. A little over 2 hours we've been here. Got a test cube. It built. We answered questions. Just a quick, brief update. This is the Sovol SV01 Pro. It launches tonight at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern. I keep saying Central. Touchscreen, belt tensioners, direct drive, filament runout, dual Z, 32-bit board, silent drivers. It's pretty quiet. Obviously, the front end here. Let's see. I can move my mic back so you guys can actually hear. That blower is pretty loud. It's making some good noise down there, and that blower is. But other than that, hey, it's solid. It'll launch tonight at $309 for early birds. I think, and I've only printed one print off this, so I don't have the time into this thing like I normally do. But if I had to base it on Sovol's previous printers and the ones that I've owned, this is solid. I would definitely check it out for $309. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'll measure the bed for Tim, and it sounds like he may even have the flex plates already ready. And if that's the case, that's going to be amazing. I'm going to order a couple of those from Tim and get them coming. And then I would start printing like I always do on this thing. I'm going to knock it out like we do, and we'll see if there's enough appeal. We'll do a full review video. We'll see. I got some videos coming. Check them out. Tomorrow night, Hotmakes. We still got 100 people here. Tomorrow night, Hotmakes. If you've not been on Hotmakes, it's our Monday show. All for the community. We show off all the cool community stuff that people tag us in. Also, Chris Riley will be joining us tomorrow night on the show. And Chris is awesome. I can't wait to have him as a guest tomorrow night on the show. So check out Hotmakes tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. And if you have not checked it out, we do co-stream to this channel. Most of the time, we're pushing everybody over to the Hotmakes channel. You can look up Hotmakes and find us, Hotmakes Live, I think. But check us out. Chris Riley will be here, and Chris is a great dude, too. Everybody else, thank you so much. 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. Check out Sovol's Facebook group, and I'll probably jump in and chat, too. So if you guys are watching anywhere in the world, 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. Otherwise, we will see everybody later. Have a great night. If you have any questions on this, feel free to comment on the video after, and I'll do my best to respond. I'm going to be there. See how many impulse buy deals. Yes. Linda, absolutely. Thanks again. Enjoy lunch. I appreciate it. It is Jessica Ryan. This is the new studio, and stay tuned Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday, I believe, maybe tomorrow, but probably Tuesday, some interesting info on the racks behind me. So everybody else, thank you so much. We will see you next time. I really appreciate you guys joining the stream and supporting the channel and watching, and on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, hit that button for me. Otherwise, at least hit that like button, because that helps the YouTube algorithm. Everybody else, you guys rock. Tim, Tyler, you guys are awesome. Good to see everybody. Have a good night, everybody. I'm going to grab some lunch. We'll see you later. Oh, bye, everybody.